Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Anna-Katrin.
And we live in Melbourne, Australia.
Yes, and I was born and raised in East Germany behind the Berlin Wall with only little Christian influence.
And my parents were both born profoundly deaf, and they actually divorced when I was very young, and I didn't know anything really about Jesus at all growing up either.
No, but when we were a bit older, we both gave our lives to Jesus individually, and we met in America doing a Christian internship.
Yeah, look, we're both passionate about missions and taking the gospel to the unreached. And when we got to Australia, we just held hands one time and we just asked God in prayer what He would like us to do with our lives. And
the next day we found out about Christian TV. We didn't know anything about it.
That's it, we had no idea. But all we knew was that we were meant to help people get Christian TV. When it all started, we didn't know anything about business or Christian TV. All we knew is that God wanted us to help people get it.
Yes, and it was really hard to launch something from nothing, especially since we've obviously haven't done anything like this before. So we worked from home and just tried our best. We visited everybody in their houses.
Yeah, just to explain what Christian TV is and how we were trying to help them and to raise money for missions. And I remember when we launched what we call today our missions plan, we were taking a massive risk, hey? We used all of our own money, we bought the equipment, we paid the technicians, and we would slowly get the money back from people, and what we raised we were able to give on to missions. But one day a miracle occurred when we hardly had any money left. Remember that?
We didn't know how it was going to keep going, and then there was a $10,000 check in the mail.
Amazing.
Yeah, we were so surprised.
And it just cemented in our hearts that this is something that was on God's mind. He wanted us to help people get Christian TV, and that $10,000 was just mind-blowing.
So as our ministry that we called Instal-Life grew, so also did our faith. And we knew we couldn't keep working from home anymore. And we also knew we needed more people. So we moved into an office, just the two of us.
And I remember when we first moved in, we had so much belief that God was going to do something amazing that we bought 10 desks, 10 computers, 10 phones, and it was just the two of us there working. And I'm sure to everybody it looked funny, but to us, we were getting ready because God was about to do something significant.
So one after another, we've installed Christian TV into well over 10,000 homes, which equates to over 30,000 people that can now sit at home and watch what matters.
So right from the very beginning, our passion is missions. So all of our profits at Instal-Life go straight into missions.
Yes, and we just asked God where would He like us to put the funds. And we clearly knew that God wanted us to put God TV into prisons, also into remote Aboriginal communities. Also, we use the money to reach the unreached overseas.
I guess the battle's been tough over the years, but we're really willing and able to fight this fight. It's a good fight, well worth it, and it's nice to be able to trouble the troubler.
Today we've actually installed God TV into 25 prisons, including the whole state of Queensland, which has now God TV running in every single cell.
That's about 10,000 men, women and children that have access to the good news in their prison cell. It's massive, isn't it? There's many more prisons to go, and we want to reach every single one of them. We also take the gospel into unreached people groups. We fully fund 40 missionaries right now that dedicate their lives to reaching the lost every single day. Can you imagine every single prisoner in Australia and New Zealand and about 100,000 people being able to watch Christian TV in their home? As we did the little things right, God actually gave us bigger things.
One of the most amazing things that the Lord opened up for Wayne and I was to work for God TV directly. We really love God TV and the vision to reach 1 billion souls all across the globe.
Yeah, and I guess as the regional director, I often travel. It's one of the hardest things for me personally and for our family, but Anna-Katrin does such an amazing job at holding the family together. You know, who would have thought when we started way back when that I'd have the chance to speak to over 262 million homes across the planet through an amazing network like God TV. God is good.
Yes. We've learned many things along the way.
Yeah, one of the main things is just faithfully keep putting one foot in front of the other.
And just doing the little things right, and God will give you bigger things.
And you know what? People are people, and some surprise you and others disappoint you, but you know God is always God, and we always need to look to Him through the good times and the bad.
That's right.
You know, it's such an honour to be able to be a blessing to the church. There's many Bible verses that talk about how people will know us for our love for one another, and for us, we just love the church. We love equipping people with Christian TV and seeing their lives transformed and changed.
And it's not over yet, because there's so many people still that don't have Christian TV in their home.
We have one goal, one focus with one product, and to many it doesn't make much business sense, but to us we just need to help equip the church with Christian TV. And you know what? Until God tells us otherwise, we're going to keep doing what He told us to do.